What are the slopes of perpendicular vertical and horizontal lines? Imagine standing at the corner of a city block, looking at two roads crossing each other. One road goes straight across, and the other goes straight up and down. What makes these roads special in the world of lines on a graph? Let's find out. When we talk about lines on a graph, we use something called slope to describe how steep they are. Slope is like the measure of how much a line goes up or down as you move from left to right. It's calculated by dividing the change in the y values, or how high or low the line goes, by the change in the x values, or how far it moves horizontally. Now, a horizontal line runs from left to right without going up or down at all. Since it doesn't go up or down, its slope is always 0. Think of it like a flat road that stays at the same height no matter where you look. For example, if the line is described by the equation y equals 4, it stays at 4 on the y-axis and has a slope of 0. On the other hand, a vertical line goes straight up and down. It doesn't move left or right at all. Because it doesn't change horizontally, its slope is called undefined. This is because if you try to divide by 0, which is what happens when you measure the change in x, you get an undefined result. For example, the line described by equals 3 is vertical and has an undefined slope. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Two lines are called perpendicular if they meet at a right angle, which is a perfect 90-degree corner. For most lines that are not vertical or horizontal, their slopes are related in a special way. If one line has a slope of m, then a line perpendicular to it will have a slope of -1 divided by m. This is called the negative reciprocal. For example, if one line has a slope of 2, the line that crosses it at a right angle will have a slope of -1/2. But what about the special case of vertical and horizontal lines? These two are always perpendicular to each other. Even though the vertical line's slope is undefined and the horizontal line's slope is 0, they still form a right angle. It's like a perfect cross on the graph. So to sum it up, horizontal lines always have a slope of 0, vertical lines have an undefined slope, and these two are always perpendicular. For other lines, their slopes are negative reciprocals, meaning their slopes multiply to give -1. Understanding these facts helps us see how lines relate to each other on a graph and how to identify right angles in linear relationships.